Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. We're going to go ahead and get started because I know you got a lot to do tonight. You got a little drink with you?
You know what? I actually just finished my glass of wine right before I got on here.
See, now you got to pour you another one.
See, I'm lit.
Oh, okay. All right. If you already lit, I'm going to leave you
Yes.
alone. See, I should have messaged you earlier because I like to have a little glass of wine during my
Oh,
little
you like
interview.
red wine. I like pink wine.
Well, I actually like pink Moscato.
That's what I was drinking, yeah.
Okay, that's actually my favorite. This is actually a sangria. It's
That mean it's bitter.
it's good. No, it's actually really good.
I don't know if I want no bitter wine, but
You have to
it's
try
his
it.
own.
I promise you it's good. But we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Tia. For everyone who's tuning in, I am the owner and creator of Tea with Tia. And I have the hottest Dallas, Texas rapper with me. So I'm going to let her introduce herself.
So, for those of you who don't know, I am Erica Banks. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I reside in Houston now, and I've just been doing my thing. So, I'm here. Like, what's going on?
Hey. So you said you've been doing your thing. So what have you been doing during quarantine? Like, what's been happening during quarantine for you?
We still been, shooting videos and doing interviews like this live. I did a virtual show. But actually shows have started to pick up a little bit more, like physical shows. So I just did a show in Dallas a couple of weekends ago. I've been doing hostess in Houston. So it's starting to pick back up. But when we first got into the pandemic, everything was like slow down, but it's
Yeah.
starting to pick back up though.
Okay. So I do want to just get to know you just a little bit. So I'm just gonna ask a few personal questions. So if someone gave you $100 million, like right now, what would you do with it?
Girl, first I'm about to go buy me a whole house of wigs, for one. Then I will start putting it into my businesses. Like I want to open up a club. I want to sell hair. I want to have a makeup line. So I would invest a lot of that into my own like entrepreneurship. And then, of course, I'm gonna break my family off. Typical.
Okay.
And the rest, I don't know. That's a lot of money.
It is. Sound like you got some good ideas to do with it. So,
Oh
what would
yeah.
you say you're most proud of during that you have accomplished during your career so far?
It would be me gaining the genuine fan base that I have because everybody doesn't have a genuine fan base and everybody
Right.
can't build that themselves, So to know that mine is organic and is
Mhm.
real, and it's all love, it's just a big accomplishment to me because that's how I have everybody, well, the people I do have, rooting for me. So
Well, I checked out your streaming numbers. They're through the roof. So you definitely have a lot of supporters. So what would you name your fans? Do you have
thank
names
you.
for them? Oh, the
Yes.
Bankheads. Okay,
Yes.
that's
Actually,
dope.
I need to say that. Like people be asking me that and I'll tell them, but I never just made a public service announcement like, hey y'all, this is what it is. I'm glad you said that. Okay.
All right, so we got the Bankheads.
Right.
I like that. I like that. So, are you on Clubhouse? Because like right now, that seems to be the wave.
Okay. So me, I'm the type of person, like my producer mentioned it to me and I was just like, but I'm not the type of person to just do what's hot or what's new. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
don't really even like people for real. So I don't want to sit on the app and listen to what the next person talking about because I probably really don't care. Like if it's not somebody I'm talking to every day, I don't really care to just tap into what people talking about. I can get on Twitter and Instagram for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
So
like you
I ain't
say
tapping.
you're not really a full out people person. What's your zodiac?
I'm a Libra.
Okay.
So I mean, I just want to communicate with the people that I communicate with regularly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just had the verses that was supposed to happen last week. I do want to know who you was rocking with, Keisha Cole or Ashanti, or you didn't really care.
I was going with Keisha. I gotta go with Keisha.
Oh,
Keisha got
I
too
was
many. She
voting
got
myself
too many of my
Ashanti.
favorite songs. Like she won me over with Trust and Love. Love and Trust. Trust them two songs right there. At the roof.
Everybody been talking about those two songs. I mean, I was rocking with my girl Ashanti. I had to go
Okay.
with
Okay.
had to go with Ashanti. All right, so you're in Houston now, but how was it growing up in Dallas?
Dallas was cool. We had people like Fat Pimp, Lil Ronnie. Um, we had female artists like Asian Doll come out, Cuban Doll. So growing up in Dallas was cool because I was able to see people in my own city like go up and like do their thing, and it was really inspiring to me. So I was able to feed off of that and do my own thing.
Okay. So do you still have the same friends that you had from high school? Are they still rocking with you?
Two of them, just two.
Okay. So do you believe in new friends?
No.
I
At this point in
ask
my
that
life,
question a
no.
lot, and people always say no.
Yeah. What Drake say?
No new
Yeah.
friends.
Okay.
Hey, it's fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough. So when you were younger, when people asked you what you want to be when you grew up, what were you saying?
I was saying a rapper, and my parents was always embarrassed that I would say that.
Really? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, because I was like, Erica, stop saying that. Like, say you want to, I don't know, be a doctor or something, and I'm like, no, I want to be a rapper. And I was for real. And now that it's happening, it's so funny to them. Like, we joke about it all the time because now they like, oh, wow, it's really her being a rapper. I'm like, yeah, y'all thought I was
You
playing.
got to
Like,
speak it into existence. I
yeah,
love it. Most kids want to be teachers or doctors, so you knew what you wanted to be. That's
right.
actually really dope. So when did you start rapping? Being that you knew at a young age, when did you start?
I started rapping in the sixth grade. I was 12. And that's when Instagram, well, I was new to Instagram at that point, but I would always put my little videos up and people would always, rock with me. So, yeah, I was in sixth grade. Nicki Minaj had really just got hot. I had the bangs, the
The
Chinese wigs. I
bang.
had the bang, baby. I was Nicki Minaj. So,
Wow.
yeah.
You're making me feel old. You said sixth grade getting on Instagram. How old are you now?
I'm 22 now.
Okay, well that makes sense because I was in
Yeah.
college when Instagram was popping. So
Oh, damn. How old
I'm
is you?
31. I don't
Oh,
look
you
it
got
though.
you okay. You don't look it. You look good. You look
That's
good.
a good thing. Thank you, sis. White don't
Yeah.
crack.
Okay, unless you smoke it.
So what? So being that you wanted to be a rapper, you started at in the sixth grade. Like, what really was that turning point where you said, "I'm really going to pursue this professionally"? Like,
I was in college and I was realizing that I didn't want to be a nurse. I thought I wanted to be a nurse because my dad was, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And they make money, so I'm gonna be a
mm-hmm.
nurse. But I figured out I don't want to work in no hospital. Like they not gonna let me work in no hospital for one. You know what
with
I'm saying?
the
Like I just
nails.
yeah. And I was like, I always knew that I could rap, but I just never put it out there. So I was like, I'm just about to try to rap and see what happens since everybody rapping. And I did,
Hey.
and it worked out.
Okay. So who would you say was your like your favorite growing up? Did you have like a favorite hip hop album or artist that you was on rocking with heavy growing up?
Nicki Minaj, Nicki
Nikki.
Minaj, Nicki Minaj, and Lil Wayne. Um,
Okay.
yeah, Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne. I was a big Young Money fan. Like even Lil Twist, the whole Young Money era, like the Bedrock era, that whole like era was like me. Like I was coming home watching 106 in Park, everything. Like
So, was there any type of another music genre that influenced you outside of hip hop, or just strictly hip hop?
it was just strictly hip hop. It was always strictly hip hop. Yeah.
Okay. So, what advice would you give an upcoming rising artist?
I would just say be consistent, be persistent. Um, all you can do is keep putting out music. You know what I'm saying? At some point, somebody's gonna come across you or find you or something. If it's good, I have to say that if it's good, I'm not gonna lie and say it worked for everybody. But as long as you believe in it, that's all it takes.
All right. So I'm looking at the comments. You did mention 106 in Park. Did you watch 106 in Park when AJ and Free was on there, or Terrence and
Yes, I
Roxy?
was. I was there. I was there from
What? What you
them.
know about that? You
Girl,
had
I
been
don't
like
know the second
10.
host couple that came. I didn't know their names. I think
Terrence
one
J
was
and
Roxy.
Roxy.
That's what it was. That's what it
Hmm.
was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I was up there until they stopped airing it.
Okay. All right. So, do you freestyle all of your music?
I don't freestyle all of my music. It just depends on what the mood is or how I feel. I typically like to write. I prefer that because I feel like it's more thought out.
Right.
I really just only freestyle if I just like to be that much to where I just instantly start going or start, rapping the idea or something like that. But for the most part, I like to write everything.
So when you do find yourself freestyling, do you freestyle and record, or you kind of freestyle it and like write, kind of, if
No,
that
like
makes sense?
I freestyle right. I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Like I say whatever come to my mind on the paper, like right there.
Okay. I
Yeah.
was hoping my question made sense.
No,
All
it
right.
makes sense.
So I know you went viral on Twitter for your freestyle needed. So did you expect that to blow up the way it did?
I didn't. I really didn't. That was just to keep content going. So when it did what it did in a day, we was like, oh wow, like maybe I need to keep doing these. So I kept doing them, and yeah.
It helped you. So when did Carl sign you to 1501 certified entertainment? When he signed you?
This was in April. He actually found me through Instagram. He was on live, and people were submitting their music and getting his feedback. So I was like, I'm gonna
Okay.
submit my song and see what happens. So I submitted my song, which was Busted, and he liked it. He reached out to me a week later, in regards to joining the team, and I joined the team.
Wow. That's lit, because a lot of people don't get, that quick opportunity. So since you signed, how has it changed your career for the better?
I'm a lot busier now. I'm always doing something versus when I wasn't signed. Sometimes I'll be lazy. Sometimes I wouldn't go to the studio. But now it's like it's really a job. So I have to, stay active, stay doing something. So I'm always on my feet, which is good. So that would be probably the best thing.
Okay. So, how much fun would you say it was working with Asian on her song Jump? I watched the video, like you guys had a
Hmm.
lot of fun. So, how was
Hmm.
that?
Big shout out to her. It was so fun. I remember the day we shot. It was actually like 3 weeks ago. I came
Okay.
to Atlanta and she and I had met a few months back, so we had already knew each other. We had vibed out in the studio. She's so cool, super sweet. The video was dope. I love the concept. I love the basketball court. I think it was very well put together. And we had a really good time with that. I felt like Nicki Minaj in the little kiddie pool, but it was loud.
Hey, it was lit. So, is it difficult for you to pick up on choreography?
Oh no, I was a majorette in high school. I was co-captain, matter of fact.
Oh,
So I love dancing.
excuse me, Miss Co-Captain. So, would you say you was popular in high school?
I definitely was one of the popular girls.
Okay.
I was one of the popular girls.
That's lit. So I was gonna ask you who your dream collaboration would be. So I know it's gonna be Nikki. So let's spin it. Well, who is a dream producer that you
Timberland.
Timbaland. Okay.
Hmm.
That's actually that's a great
I
choice.
could see that.
Yeah, I can see that too. I like it. I love
Yeah.
your accent. You're so country. That is cute.
Oh my God, for real? What
Yes.
accent? What?
You don't hear it.
No.
I hear
Mm-mm.
it. So what made you do your new EP, Banks Before Christmas?
Um, Fans and friends had just been asking for new music. Like, when you gonna put out some new music? When you gonna give us some new? Because I put out a project back in June, and me and my team were like, well, it's Christmas time. It's November. At that time, it was, and it was like, well, let's just put out a Christmas project. So we did 4 tracks. I dropped one of the videos
Today
yesterday.
or yesterday? Okay.
Hmm.
Merry
And
Christmas, baby.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So people have been tuning into that, and it's something you can play for the holidays. So yeah.
Yeah, it was sexy and cute.
Thank
Make sure
you.
you guys go check it out. It is on Apple Music and all streaming platforms.
Yes.
Banks Before Christmas. My favorite is Merry Christmas, baby. I
That's your
actually
favorite
like
one?
it.
That's my mama favorite
Yeah.
one.
The video is hot too. I like
Thank you.
that.
Thank you.
So, what is your favorite record, period, that you've ever done?
My favorite record, Married. Married is my favorite record. It's off the most recent project that I dropped back in June. Um, I was really saying some shit on there.
Okay, and that's
That's
on
my
Erica Banks.
that's on Erica Banks, yeah.
Okay, I think I heard that, and it was something story part one.
Tony's Story.
I like that one.
You
I
like
like
that
that
one?
one. It
Okay.
was a different feel. It was like you was really like it was more on the personal side. I
Yeah,
felt that. I
that's the
felt
vibe.
that.
That's the vibe I was going for with that though. I just wanted people to be able to like relate to that because it's not based on a true story, nothing. It's all fiction. I made it up. But I just wanted to have something that people could like relate to.
I
So
about to say somebody out there relates to it.
yeah.
So being that that's your favorite song, do you have a song that you would remix? that you would like to do a remix to? Out of all of your EPs, out of all of your songs,
I would like to remix to that.
to that. Okay,
Hmm.
and we're actually gonna play to that tonight. It's actually a very good sample of Pop Lock and Drop It.
Thank
Very
you. Thank you.
yes, because when I heard it, I was like, oh, this taking me back to middle now. I don't want to make you feel, and that was me like in middle school, high school. So I don't know.
See,
I
I
was
was
like,
in
what she know
elementary
about
school
this?
when it came. I was in the third grade when it
Ooh,
came out.
child, you making me feel old.
Yeah, I was in third grade.
I'm like, what? I was like, what she know about this sample? So how did you like? What was the inspiration behind the song? Like, why that beat? Like, can you just kind of give us a little insight of how you came up with the creative behind To That?
Shout out to Sergeant J who produced that. It was just another day in the studio, and I said, we had just did Busted, so I was like, we need another one. So we were thinking of what kind of samples we could use, and I was like, you know what? Let's use Pop Lock and Drop It. That's like the same like vibe. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? That sound hard. So he put it together. Did the drums, put the sample on there. I told him just do the two that part and cut it off. I think that's cool. And then we just ran with it.
Yep. I think you did a great job with that. You played just enough for us to know where it was sampled from, and then you made it your own. Because some
Right.
people will do it, and it kind of like makes you think of the original song. I didn't think of the
Yeah.
original song at all, so you did a great job with that.
Thank you.
So I am gonna let you introduce it for those who love it and for those who've never heard it.
So it's your girl Eric Banks. I'm not in my Eric Banks mode right now. I'm so sorry. I'm at the house chilling, but
It's
we
okay.
are about to get into my second hottest song. It's going crazy right now. It's called Tooth That by me featuring Big King. Period.
Hey, and you are okay, sis. You look beautiful. All right.
Thanks. I've been seeing the heart eyes in the comments.
Yeah, you look good. It's a whole quarantine out here. You good? All right, here we
It
go.
is.
Yo, that was lit, Erica.
Thank you.
But really
Yeah.
quick, they want to know, what do you mean by roll that nigga up?
See, a lot of people get it confused. Some people think I'm saying roll him a blunt. No, I'm saying dance on him. Because rolling nigga up in Dallas or in Texas, that means like a roll up is a dance on the joint.
Oh,
So
okay.
you get rolled up, you getting danced on. So rolling,
Okay. I
yeah,
learned something new.
yeah, it's a
All
Texas.
right. Okay. I'm not in Texas often, but I do come every year for the Dallas Cowboys games. I'm a Cowboys fan. So are you any fans of any Dallas teams?
Girl, I'm not into sports. I don't be knowing what's going on. I just be hearing people talk bad about the Cowboys. I don't know what be going on.
All right, but before we let you go, what can we look forward to in 2021 from Erica?
Just look forward to new music, new visuals, big features, just big things, period. But more than anything, just new music.
Okay.
What's up? It's your girl Erica Banks, and I am having tea with Tia. Period.
Hey, period. All right, I have enjoyed. I talk. We'll have to talk again. I know you have to
Yes.
get going, so it was a pleasure meeting you. And have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right, bye bye.